And good evening. Welcome to the very first SMIB training of 2022. I hope you had a great start of a brand new year. So as we enter into the new beginning, it's only fitting if we talk about the fundamentals and the most important basics when it comes to good health, which is detox and cleansing. Well, this practice is not a recent development. In fact, it has been around for a while now. But there are people who may have concerns about this because they feel like it is in the traditional medicine category, hence it may not work as compared to Western. But detox and cleansing has a very strong history. It has extensive history in the past. So today, we're going to look at the origins and most importantly, how does it relate to modern day science? So if you have came today, you have made a decision to understand a very important knowledge that will benefit you for sure. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. So before we begin, here is a very short disclaimer. So before we go into the details of detox and what does it do, we need to first understand what exactly does this term mean. So detox is a process or a period of time in which one rids the body of toxic or unhealthy substances. In other words, detoxification. So this is a very simple definition that defines the objective of detox. So why do we need to do detox? Number one, because our body produces toxins every day. Okay, all these toxins includes excrement, waste gas, and urea. So all this circulates in the body on a daily basis, and they do have harmful property if not being eliminated properly. Now, detoxification eliminates harmful waste products, which is all these three mentioned. And more importantly, it also eliminates parasite and health myths. So both of these components do not get removed so easily in the normal time you're in the toilet. You need something more extensive to flush it out. They're rather stubborn. So detox also restores the body to a state of balance and relieves discomfort such as bloating, gas, okay, or stomach distension and things like that. Because toxins will lead to inflammation and a chain of reactions that will distort the normal balance of our healthy body. And fourthly, it also has a very important objective to prevent toxins from building up in the body. And this is extremely crucial if you want to be healthy as long as possible. Now, you may wonder, how does toxins come into my body? Because we don't eat them, right? So there are several ways in which toxins can enter our system. So number one is food. Okay, we're not talking about those direct culprits like fried food or junk food. We're talking about fruits and vegetables that are good for us. And food has changed drastically in the past 20 years. Nowadays, vegetables fruits can last for weeks and sometimes even months. Chili padi, for example. Okay, I just took out a chili padi in the fridge. It's been there for 3 months and it looks perfect. Just slight shrinking, but it looks really fresh. I just bought it. For those who have planted your own chili, you would know how long it lasts, right? Typically in 2 days, it goes bad. So you see, from 2 days to 2 months, how much of pesticide or chemicals is included to extend its shelf life? Well, I don't want to know, all right? Environment. Okay, obviously, this is not going to get better. Cars are going to be increasing, and all the toxic gas, we are going to inhale it, even with the mask. Okay, it may also enter our system. And thirdly, household chemical. This is the one thing that we are not aware. Okay, we don't have a conscious thought while we use it. So while we are washing our dishes and everything, in 26 seconds, all these chemicals will immediately penetrate into our bloodstream. And this is how it will start accumulating. So this is also something that you have to pay attention, okay, because it can be very toxic to health. Now, of course, stress and anxiety. Okay, in itself is not toxic, but because of long-standing stress and anxiety, it will make toxins, the effect of it worse. Okay, trigger inflammation, and overall will make it even harder to be eliminated from your body. Okay, so all these four are main mechanisms in which toxins will be in our body. So a study found this, where there are 59 potentially harmful chemicals in the umbilical cord of newborns. All right, to be honest, I didn't even dare to believe it. Okay, so many people don't believe, okay, that there are toxins in our body, and they think that just by kidney and liver can eliminate those things, right? But this report is startling. In the umbilical cord of a newborn, meaning to say that it's already in generation to generation. So you ask me, is detoxification important? So what happens when nothing is done? Okay, toxin build up, stress and inflammation will further worsen the situation. And it distorts the body's natural ability to remove toxins. Okay, and this is very crucial because once our body does not know how to self-regulate, this is when a lot of processes will get haywire. Okay, you get unexplained tiredness. Okay, you will get hormonal imbalances. Your sugar level will also be distorted. Okay, because the natural ability of our organs is distorted. Okay, it can also cause damage at the cellular level. All right, we have explained this earlier. And this can also cause surrounding organs to be affected. Okay, our body, they don't work isolated. If one organ is sick, it will also impact the other one. So prolonged, it will lead to sickness and disease. So toxins and inflammation, they are best friends. Okay, they work well together and one will lead to the other. So when all these toxins are built up in the body, all right, depending on which organ, there will be a certain damage to it. So if there's a lot of toxin if it gets into the brain, it can damage nerve endings, right? Your nerve endings will be distorted, the chemicals in the brain as well, all right? You'll be in dysregulation. And all kinds of skin problems will happen. Unexplained eczema, there's itch everywhere, a little bit will trigger. So all these things can happen because of this. And immune conditions. This is a big one, okay, because it can start to distort a healthy immune cell to attack a healthy living cell. So when this happens, allergic reaction can happen and can be very serious, right? It can also have metabolic consequences such as obesity, diabetes, and cancer. So this is the reason why, all right? We have to get rid of toxins. Now, the consequences of toxins is shown to be how it is now, okay? But way back in the day, before the development of modern medicine, there's already traditional ways in which we remove all this, okay? It's been traced since thousands of years ago. So the origin is as far back as 3,000 years. So this is Ayurveda. Okay, many people must have came across it. So the roots of it is in the Indian culture, right? It's been around for ages and it's the longest medicine. So next, go to the east, we have traditional Chinese medicine. Okay, this also have a long history, as long as 2,200 years in China, and it's also very well used And there's a lot of studies through TCM as well. And if you go into the West, in the European region, there's naturopathy, where they use Western herbs to give remedies in order to help to manage condition and sickness. So all these things has been around, okay, before modern medicine has come about. So now, the important question, what is the relationship, right? So nearly 200 modern medicines developed from 7,300 species of plants used as medicine, right? It all started from plants. For example, drug used in treating asthma was first isolated from the Chinese herb ma huang. And today, scientists continue to identify plant compounds useful for new therapeutic agents in Western medicine. Okay, and scientists say that we are only scratching the surface of medicinal herbs, Even until today, there's many undiscovered. That's the reason why Unicity Science, we invest a lot in the research and discovery of new botanical herbs. So we can't say that medicine has totally no relationship with herbs at all, because without herbs, there will not be development of medicine. Okay, in fact, modern medicine benefit a lot from traditional herbs. So even though there is some form of relationship tracing from the past, however, both of them are very different, okay, in terms of compound and the effect it does in the body. So the philosophy of herbs is always this, is to focus our body's natural ability to heal itself. Okay, and it's true, right? Science has also proven in which the human body has an amazing capacity to heal itself. You're a person that can be badly battered, but it has the ability to heal quick and fast, all right, if it is done correctly. So herbs is here to enhance it and to bring balance back to our health, okay, to restore areas in which they are underutilized or not healthy, will boost it to its maximum performance. So medicine, on the other hand, of course, it has its purpose also, even though in certain degree it is synthetic. So medication aims to cause a certain effect. For example, if a person is struggling with a condition that is very serious, right? Like for example, if you have very high sugar level or you have very high blood pressure, like 200, with herbs, it's very hard to reduce it. So you will need something to bring it down immediately. Okay, so medication does this. However, the main purpose of medicine is still to manage conditions. All right. It should not be the primary way. Okay, we don't take medicine every day, even though we are not sick, right? So medication is more to cope when you already have a condition, whereby herbs is there to give you good health and more in the area of prevention. So Unicity, we understood this a long time ago, all right? And this has always been our approach. We believe that the human body has a tremendous ability to heal itself. Okay, and we believe in the power of our own human health. So this is where our philosophy of make life better come about. Okay, 20 years ago, we all started with a clear start. So this is our three main components, all right, that has been working very well since those days. Okay, and if something still exists until today, despite of the trends that come and go, right, it's still here, meaning to say that it really speaks for itself. Okay, that it works and it's effective and it's the real deal. So Unicity, we tap into the strength of herbs and how it can bring us the best health for long term. So I'm very proud to introduce to you Clear Start 30. Okay, it's an amazing range and it has a good reason. Okay, why it is one of the best out there in the market. So first step is cleansing. All right, it's so important because it transforms your gut from this to this. So you have a fresh landscape, especially in the new year, to start everything right. Okay, so the first route of cleansing is always the gut. Okay, the main objective we want to achieve is to restore regular routine. We don't want to just give you a few things, okay, a few juice to just purge it out like that. Okay, there is a system in which we do things. So this is very important because over time, our body has lost the ability to regulate itself, right? You don't know how to move already. So this nature's tea has a combination of 9 different herbs. It's a custom blend of senna leaf, peppermint, and chamomile. Okay, there are others as well. So in combination, they work together, all right, synergistically to give a gentle yet effective effect on our body. Okay, it does not kill any cell, okay, not like drugs or any laxative that just purge like that, but it does it in a very regular way. Okay, it cleanses and soothes the digestive tract, okay, so it does not harm any part of the intestine. Okay, it has digestive benefit, and the herbs that we use also produces immune health benefits. So after restoring that, we need to go to the next step, which is equally as important, to eliminate toxins and harmful bacteria. Okay, nobody wash the dish without a detergent, right? So you still have to wash it in some form with an agent, an active ingredient that can eliminate harmful bacteria. So how does Paraway achieve it? Okay, with these 3 core: black walnut hull, pumpkin seed, and clove. Okay, black walnut hull is a very strong and a potent antibacterial natural herb. It supports the elimination of harmful parasites and pathogens, and it improves, okay, our gut by providing relief for intestinal issues such as infection, cramping, and flatulence. Right? As we know, those who struggle from all this is very suffering, okay, to always carry with you around that kind of feeling. So Paraway can help to flush stubborn parasites and also provide relief for your digestive situation. So last but not least, okay, we have to make sure that we protect the colon. Okay, because hardened stools, even though you flush it out, if it's not being softened, it can damage the intestinal lining of your intestine. Okay, it can cut through, and that's where there's piles, internal bleeding, okay, because it's too hard, the stool. So this is something that I recommend you to take every day. Okay, we must take enough fiber. It's not just any ordinary fiber supplement, okay, like you can find out there. But in fact, it has 29 high quality herbs and fiber sources. Okay, it's a combination of many ingredients that can really give your gut the best support that it needs. Okay, it has a combination of both soluble and insoluble fiber that specifically targets on the gut health, especially softening your stool. Okay, it bulks, it softens, and it also protects your colon. So this is really important, and many people also have benefits, okay, of better, smoother time in the toilet with live fiber. Okay, it helps to relieve constipation. So this is the 3 main steps and the 3 main components of Clear Start 30, its ingredients and its very unique purpose to give us a thorough detoxification. So how to take it? Here's a very brief way to do it. Okay, so best to take it after dinner. All right, it's a nice thing to drink. First time use 2 minutes. After 2 weeks, increase to 5 minutes. Make sure, especially if you're first time, you have to follow through with this guideline. Okay, because we use high quality potent herbs, so the effect will really be there. Okay, do not steep more than 5 minutes. Paraway Plus, on the other hand, the first 10 days, 2 capsules. Then the next 20 days, you also upgrade accordingly to 5 capsules as your body adjusts. And live fiber is 1 serving, half an hour after Paraway. So Paraway you eat before breakfast, okay? You take it empty stomach. Then live fiber, you can mix it with any breakfast shake or as a drink separately, it's fine. This is suitable for long-term use, okay? Except for Nature's Tea and Paraway, only take this in 30 days. Okay, this contains aloe, so not suitable during diarrhea period. Now, the gut is the main organ for detox. Okay, the next one, which is equally important, is the urinary system. Okay, our urinary tract consists of the kidney, ureter, okay, and all these components. Right, and they all serve a very important purpose to filter out very small and minute toxins, and they make sure that all these urea is being excreted out from the body. Their role is to, yes, remove waste, and secondly, our body produces 2 liters of urine every day. Okay, that's a lot of water, and you want to make sure that this is in the tip-top shape. And infection can happen very easily in these areas, especially the urethra here. Okay, infection happens very easily. So I highly recommend you to take steps to also further enhance and to take care of your urinary system. So this is where native legend tea comes into the picture to further support these organs. So, okay, it has a history of 200 years, right? It's also handed down generation to generation. And these are some of the main herbs, such as milk thistle, burdock root, and red clover. So 3 of these herbs can also benefit the liver, for example, which is also a detoxification organ. So it helps to protect the liver also. Okay, and it helps to soothe the mucous membrane to make sure that it's moist, all right, so that it is constantly in a good condition. So native legend tea is also highly recommended to go together along with Clear Start the tea. Last but not least, chlorophyll. It is very important as well because it cleanses and nourishes the body, especially the blood vessels. All of us have blood vessels, right? And we want to make sure that it's constantly being cleaned, because this is also a part where toxins can accumulate. Okay, from the report I shared with you just now, 76 chemical, right? It's all found in the bloodstream, in the umbilical cord. So you have to make sure that the bloodstream is always being cleared out. So chlorophyll is very important here. Okay, it binds to pollutant and removes it from the body. And it also reduces urinary and fecal odor. So it also complements the Clear Start 30 program as well. So how do we use it? 1 teaspoon any time of the day. You can bring it to your work or what, okay, or 1 big bottle, you can enjoy it. Okay, it's really nice and refreshing to drink. Okay, so why is Unicity different? Okay, because we are not any other juice cleanse or gimmick, okay, that just give you a few concoctions and that's it. There is science and there's a system, okay, and there are good ingredients that are tested to be efficient and effective for our health. Okay, so you can be rest assured. And if you go through with our cleansing, you're in good hands. Right? A good cleansing program should always be sourced from a reputable company. It's a strong history, and they can give you the kind of confidence. And it has to restore regularity in your gut, eliminate harmful toxins, and protect the colon and organs. And also to support other cleansing organs such as the kidney, the liver, and the blood as well. So if you can cover all these 3 areas, then your body will be very well protected. So now, we learned all about the knowledge and the principle of cleansing. So it sounds impressive. But I think what really makes us more convinced is a real life experience, right? You want to know, how does this really benefit a person, not just hearing from a third party? Okay, so does cleansing work? Okay, shortly my colleague will be sharing with you a video, okay, an interview video of a testimonial, right? So please give them a moment and we'll share it very shortly.
Hi, hello Vivian， 你好。
Hello， 婆姐，你好。
今天非常高兴有你能够分享你的见证。OK， 那Miss Vivian， 你可不可以给我们一个很简单的自我介绍？你的年龄、你的工作，而且你还没有开始 Clear Start 的健康状态。
可以。大家好，我的名字叫 Vivian， 我今年51岁。我是一名美容美发师。在Clear Start 之前呢，我的身体的健康很糟糕，我有头晕、 我有月经已经皮列停了，然后我不够气，我的皮肤全身是很干的，我的眼睛一边是看不到了的，然后我驾车是很累，驾不到半个小时啊，我就已经要睡觉了。我不够气，我连上一层楼梯我都很喘啊，那个气啊，然后我的身体一直在发胖。
哇，听来你2年前的故事是还蛮严重的。OK，第一，因为你一停止月经的时候，你就有很多问题了。听了刚才你讲，你又疲劳，然后你又很容易头晕，然后还影响到你工作的时候，你要剪头发都很辛苦。你那个时候应该是在一个很 stress 的状态吧，是吗？
对，是很担心，因为那些生病一直来啊，他不能停，好像你看头晕、眼睛全部来了，皮肤
头晕哦，
全身
眼睛，你连皮肤都痒啊，皮肤都痒，
干，它很干，它很干，脚全部爆裂的那种。
最主要是 Clear Start 其实帮助到你什么？你的月经那方面有什么改善呢
Clear Start 1个月过后啊，我就发觉它有一点点那个，像我们的有一点东西啦。Clear Start 过后我就有一点东西，因为我差不多1年了嘛，这个月接近1年了，我的月经停了，我的身体就一直不健康。
对
啊，一直不健康。过后period 我看到好像有东西，过后第2个月啊，它就已经
比较多，来的比较正常的多啦，你的月经。哦，然后第三个月它就恢复正常是吗？
正常。
哇哦，特了 Clear Start 是可以恢复月经的哦，我觉得这个是一个很好的见证。想要知道你的，因为刚才你讲说你有疲劳的问题，然后你会没有气，你会很容易气喘，这样你一吃了这 Clear Start 这方面有没有帮助到？
有 Clear Start 过后啊，我整个人就轻松了，然后我的那个肥胖啊，它一直在下降。
哦，
因为它的效果这么快，你是不相信的吗？你唯有一直去努力，真的是。然后我又去试我的楼梯，5层楼啊，我上下5次啊，我的气喘在减因为之前我也是很辛苦的那种，我要找回我的健康，我全部去 Detox。
哇，这样看来你一 period 一恢复正常，你的力气你的 energy 全部就回来，这样你也是你可以在很开心的能够做你日常做的活动哦。
可以啊，我现在可以，我过后啊，我已经没有那个气喘了啊，我可以帮我的妈妈冲凉，看 MS，好像一个很普通的这样子，没有那个气喘，很好。
对对对，在你整个人感觉如何呢？还是会焦虑吗？
没有了，有轻松，然后有信心，因为那些皮肤没有干，一直会好。之前的生病啊，已经是完全解决了。
那你现在整个人感觉是比较开心，然后有信心，然后比较有盼望这样子，对吗？
很眼亮，看到了好像没有这么干。
对对，而且比较美 ，of course， 对女人来讲是很重要的咯。这样我想要知道哦，你是有做完 Clear Start 过后，看来你好像也是有别的改善。这样你有没有在on top of Clear Start 再 try 一下我们别的产品？
有，我 Clear Start 过后，我就直接走进去那个 Wellness，用很多产品在里面学习怎样吃，怎样吃，怎样运动，怎样照顾自己的健康。
说到后面，当你 Clear Start 过后，你再尝试别的产品，它就把你的健康变得更好了，是不是？
直接就是 set 得了之前全部算起来是在2个月里面。Clear Start 1个月， 过后直接就进去 Pro 了，那小嘛，就很好。
那我相信你2个月前跟2个月后是一个完全不一样的人，对不对？
哎呦，怕
就是啊，OK。
谢谢。
这样我今天非常高兴能够听你的见证，因为我相信你今天分享的所有的东西，我相信会能够打动很多人。而且如果我们身边有什么朋友有这个困难，他们也是可以用你今天跟我们分享的这些知识来帮助咯。对自己也是有帮助。好，这样非常感谢你 ，OK，so 那我们再见吧。拜拜。
好，谢谢口丁，谢谢。
All right. So isn't that an amazing testimonial? Let me try to share. Okay. So this is Miss Vivian Low, okay, before they start. So as said in the video, okay, I won't go too long into this. Okay, basically her period stopped for 2 years. She has very severe disease spells and fatigue and worsened anxiety. So all this is a result because of long-standing stress, toxin buildup, okay, and a poor lifestyle. So all these things have come to a point that it triggers imbalance, like I said. Okay, once you have a lot of stress and toxin, it will, everything will go haywire. So it's not surprising that her hormone was also distorted as a result. So her period just stopped completely. So the doctor didn't even know what to give her. Okay, she tried many methods before this, conventional medicine, Chinese medicine, everything, it didn't help. So with this, just now as she said, in as quick as 1 month, she can already see signs of period coming back. Okay, so just in a matter of 1 month, and then 2 months is completely restored. Her energy level is up there. Okay, she can now do normal tasks. Last time to stand, okay, to cut hair is already so difficult. So having that kind of freedom and the sense of control over your own life is a fantastic feeling, right? And she was so close to depression because of how hopeless the situation was. Doctors have no solution for her, asked her to go to hormone therapy, and she was depressed. So with Unicity, it had changed her life completely and gave her a sense of hope. So apart from this amazing testimonial, okay, she also, after going for Clear Start, she also tried other products here that can also help her to achieve other benefits. So one thing she also mentioned about how it helped to reduce her weight. Okay, so you can see in a matter of 2 months, her weight also reduced drastically, and she has a better shape and she looks much better. Okay, so with a combination of other things, okay, like Bioslife C plus, okay, with the protein and all that kind of things, it also helped to give her positive results in her metabolic aspect. So this is her blood pressure on 4th of March. And in 1st of June, you can already see improvement. There's reduction in her blood pressure in just a matter of a few months. So blood tests, okay, these are all the HDL, LDL, everything is very high, okay, before starting. So after the whole thing, you can see there's reduction in the non-HDL cholesterol, the bad ones, the LDL, and the triglyceride. Everything went down. So I think this is really fantastic results and give her something that never in her life, okay, she would ever think that she would get it, okay, from supplements. So this is how she looks like before and after. A drastic transformation, and as she said, she looks glowing, she looks so much more confident and so much more happier about life. So I hope that this session today inspires you, okay, make you see the power of detoxification. Okay, as much as it's important, of course, for health and everything, it also brings confidence, okay, and these are things that money cannot buy. All right, so I hope you learned a thing or two. Okay, if you have any questions, please feel free. Okay, take this opportunity to ask anything you have about Clear Start, since we are on the topic of herbs anyway. All right, thank you for your attention. Okay, I hope you have learned a thing or two. So we will wait for a few minutes. Okay, if there's any questions, right? Yes, Vivian looks like 41. That's true. She looks 10 years. She looks younger than her before picture. Okay, is it because it's the new year? So everyone is wow, you see? Very good, your question. Which UCT products help to cleanse with earwax? Well, I actually wish to know. Okay, if there's something that can really help, I think that'd be great, right? So in the meantime, unfortunately, you don't have anything that can directly help on that. As for now, you may still need to clean it externally on your own. All right. So any other questions or not? Or hormone or, okay, because we don't do cleansing series all the time. So in this topic, then you can take opportunity to ask. Yeah. Okay, going once, going twice. Once this session is closed, then of course you can still send me an email to ask me any questions if you want to know. All right. So looks like there is no questions for today. Anyway, I really enjoyed my time with all of you. I hope you have learned a thing or two, and it has also motivated you more in your motivation to cleanse. And most importantly, it convinces you of the importance of cleansing. So thank you very much, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and I hope that you have a great weekend. Bye. See you.